Hello everyone, this is Jen Ullerding from Galion City Schools, and I just wanted to touch base with you today. August is approaching. We are super excited to have our students back on campus. We're doing a lot of things to get ready, and so I thought that I would just take a few minutes today to touch base with all of you and just to provide a video update. I know that we started this about 1 year ago, providing these updates. We got some great feedback, and so we're going to continue to try to use any avenue that we can to reach our families and provide information. So, August is almost here, and I know a lot of you have lots of questions, so let's just get into some things and just talk here quickly and get you some information to get things moving. So the first thing that I wanted to address with our families is information related to the 21-22 school year. I know that I've emailed that information out to everyone through Final Forms. It's also shared out on Facebook and on our school website as well at galleonschools.org. So please connect with one of those locations and you should get our summer update. It has all sorts of information such as school times for this year, calendar information, when's the first day of school, supply lists, orientation, open house. We've tried really hard to think of everything that you need to know as a parent to get the beginning of the year off on a smooth start. So please take a few minutes to review that information and let us know if you have any questions. So the second topic that I'd like to talk with all of you about today is what will the 21-22 school year look like? It is always our goal to make sure that our campus, our classrooms, everything that we do provides the utmost safety for our students and our staff. And that is our number one priority as we continue into this upcoming school year. So it's very important to me that we are reviewing all information that's available when we're making decisions and that we are approaching this school year just as we did last year in a collaborative approach. So here's a little bit about what's been going on and what we are planning to do here over the next couple of weeks. So this past June, we released our Reset Restart plan to all of our families. That was required of the state of Ohio, and at that time we did receive feedback from our families and our staff members, but we've also been reviewing additional guidelines and recommendations that have been coming out since then. So what we plan to do moving forward is continue to review those guidelines. In fact, today of all days, we received more guidance and that continues to come out this week. So we will continue to work through that. We will continue to review that information. I also had the opportunity today to meet with the Galion City Health Department to work through different protocols, different recommendations that they have. And then this end of this week, I have the opportunity to meet with several members of our teaching staff and also our support staff to look at what do things look like in the classroom, what are things going to look like on the bus, in the cafeteria, all of the different places that we have on campus that we support our students. So again, this is similar to what we did last year. And then we will be meeting at the building level once again prior to school starting. So I'm going to ask our building principals to be meeting with teachers, with parents, with students. That way we can look at what went well last year with our plans, what do we want to tweak, and how do we want things to look as we approach this next school year. So as of right now, there are some things that we do know and we have some guidance on, and a few things that we're still continuing to work through. Masking. I know a lot of people have questions about masks and are those going to be required or are those not going to be required? In our reset and restart plan, we did put in there that those were going to be strongly recommended but not required. So we still are continuing with that guidance that we are recommending those masks, however not requiring them. Please understand that things do change quickly, and if additional guidance or mandates come out between now and the beginning of the school year, that could potentially change. Another thing that has changed since we released our reset plan was the fact that if you have a child that is riding on a school bus, whether it be to and from school or to an athletic competition or to a field trip, that when you are on a bus, you have to be masked. So students that are going to be riding on buses will need to wear masks just as they did last year. So please continue to send your child with a mask if they're riding on the bus. We will have those available if they are needed for students that do not have them. The next thing that I can share with you that I spoke with the health department today about was contact tracing and quarantining. Will that still exist? If your child has been identified as a close contact, meaning that they've been within 6 feet for 15 minutes or more without 2 barriers, then there will be potentially contact tracing and quarantines that will go into place. So we know from last year, at the end of the year, we were operating a 10-day rule. They would be quarantined if there was testing that took place on days 5 or after and come back with a negative test, then students could be reintroduced to school earlier. So all of those things are still in place for the 21-22 school year. The one piece that I can share with you that's a little bit different is staff members or students that are vaccinated, they are not subject to quarantining at this point. So that is some additional information that we can share with you right now that we know. Next piece that I'm excited to talk about is athletics. So right now, we've been given the guidance that we can be at full capacity. So gone are the days, hopefully, that we have to give tickets and we have to limit number of individuals attending athletic events. We're excited to open up the gates this year, and we hope that our families, members of the community can join us in supporting our students in athletic competitions. So we'll be getting more information out about games and contests that are coming up, but as of right now, we are opening up our doors and welcoming everyone to those events. And then finally, just one last reminder, we'll continue with updates. We'll continue working through things collaboratively and in a very cautious manner, and we will provide any updates to you as we have them. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me today. If you have any questions, I think and I hope that you know that you can always reach out to me or our staff at any time, and we are more than happy to help you. In the meantime, please enjoy the last couple of weeks that we have with our students. We're excited to see them and looking forward to another wonderful school year. Thanks so much and have a great day.